So you're moving to the Portland metro, so Vancouver, Washington area, Portland, Oregon area, and you're wondering what are those best areas to live. Well, I found the list because we're not allowed to steer in any way, but I'm going to go through this top 10 list. In fact, what I want to do this time is bring it all up on the map. I will show you exactly where these areas are, be able to go through the maps, show you what's in these areas so that you can decide, hey, what are some of these areas that I might like to live? And most importantly, a bunch of these areas I might not like to live. So if you want to know the top 10 best places to live around Portland, Oregon, we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? Jackson Wilkie here with the Real Agent Now group right here in the Portland Metro. If this is the first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and those best areas to live in Portland, Oregon, then make sure you tap that subscribe button and you click the bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We honestly get so many phone calls, emails, texts every single day. People moving, relocating here. We absolutely love it. So thinking about moving anywhere in Portland, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. Now, if you haven't yet, if you are kind of newer to this channel, or maybe you've watched some of the recent videos, make sure that you're going back through this channel in depth. In fact, if you go to some of our playlists, I have all of the vlog tours. We've taken so much time to go through each and every one of these cities, neighborhoods, suburbs, and show you exactly what it's like to be in these areas. So if you ever want to see the vlogs, we have them on our channel. But I'm going to go through this top 10 list of best areas to live outside of Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to do it on the map so you know exactly where I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm taking a list here. They've listed it out, and it's their top 10 list. Again, I don't even know what website, Home Snack or something. It's not the way that I would rank the top 10, but it is really close, and it does cover from Vancouver, Washington, all the way down to the Portland Metro. So some of the reasons that they made their, list was, lower crime rates, higher household incomes, all of that kind of stuff. So again, you can go check a lot of this stuff out for yourself, but we're the ones who truly help you find these areas and have these conversations. Because when it comes down to it, honestly, the thing we've learned is it's a feel thing. You can look at this stuff all day and you can read about it, but you have to drive through these areas and go, that's it, right? A lot of times people, they find a good area and they read about it. That's perfect for me. And then they get in there and they're like, yeah, I just don't feel it, right? So we've been able to help so many clients because when they start telling us, hey, we like this, we like that style of home, we like this kind of environment, community, and we're like, okay, I know exactly what will fit you, right? And it's probably an area you've never heard before. But I want to break through this real quick and just kind of show you the mile-high view here. Vancouver, Portland, it is all the Portland Metro. So some of these areas are up in the Vancouver area and they are just exploding with growth. So number 10 on the list is Beaverton, Oregon. Beaverton is very notorious, Portland, Oregon suburb. This is right where, if you zoom in, Nike World headquarters is. Intel is just right over here, right in between Beaverton and Hillsborough. And this is one of the better areas. Now, Beaverton is pretty large. So a lot of people go, oh, I want to move to Beaverton. And you look at it on the map, you're like, oh, there it is, right downtown. Nobody really lives right downtown. There's not a lot of living. There's, apartments and that kind of stuff. But the majority of the house living is going to be everything to the south of it here. So you kind of have some major roads in here. One of them being Murray. So Murray right here, Murray Boulevard, is really going to house a lot of the housing from both the west side and the east side. So just depends on kind of school districts that you like, and high schools, because there's quite a few different. There's Beaverton High School, you got Southridge High School, you got Mountainside over here. So there's quite a bit of different school districts just right in here, and it's totally different styles of living. In Beaverton, when you get up closer here to downtown, it's all going to be those like 70s style homes, split level. You'll have way bigger lots. And then the majority of like the suburb living and a lot of the new construction's all going to be predicated around this whole Progress Ridge area. So all the new construction's going here. This is the newest high school. It is an absolute, I wonder if I can even show you if I zoom in here. It's so big. So cool. Yep, it'll let us. Okay, yeah, you can see all the new construction going up just like crazy. And look at how pretty this is. This is actually a vineyard right here, all like a wine vineyard. And you have all these mountains. There's hiking trails up here. And then you got this just massive school. So you can see this is just kind of the mecca for all of the new construction. And you get this brand new giant house here, or high school. And then you have Progress Ridge, so 50 different shops, restaurants, bars. That again, when you're like, I want to move to Beaverton, look at the freaking sports complex. Are you kidding me? I love going over here. It's just incredible. I've just never seen schools like that. And then if you look, I mean, this is farm country. Just minutes away. I'm talking pumpkin patches, corn mazes, the whole nine. It is nothing but farm fields out here, wineries, that kind of stuff. Number 9 on the list is Scappoose. That one, I couldn't believe that. I'm gonna type it in. I know it's up north, and this is why it's the top 10 best places to live outside of Portland. Obviously, this one puts you really far north. I gotta zoom out. I had to type that in just so you guys could see it. I've been up to these areas a few times. It's definitely like you're not going to live up there and commute down to Portland all the time. I mean, people do. This Highway 30 is pretty quick, not too much traffic, but you could see downtown here. But Scappoose right up here. I've actually played this Wildwood golf course a lot. If you like golf, it's a complete mountain course. I mean, steep hills and mountains. It's really cool. It's a fun course. You'll enjoy it. It's just country living. So people who want, country living but still have school districts, you're right on the river, outdoor hunting, fishing type stuff, but just kind of your space. Scappoose is just becoming an area that's getting popular. And it's pretty self-sustained. You have a lot of restaurants and stuff up this way too, grocery stores. So it's not like you have to go into Portland all the time to to get into something, but really pretty just natural area. So I was pretty shocked to see Scappoose on there. Number 8 is Tualatin. One of my kind of faves, and I think only the locals really know about it. Again, I'm going to do reference point. Here's downtown Portland. Here's Beaverton. Tualatin is one of the furthest to the south, and people love living in Tualatin because you have the outdoor mall, the Tualatin Mall. So you have 200 different shops. We've vlogged this too, so if you ever want to see it. But this outdoor mall, lots of high-end restaurants, lots of high-end shopping, movies in the park, and you can kind of notice the Tualatin style here. Older style neighborhoods, there's trail systems all through here, so you will constantly see people hiking and walking and jogging, and you can just see how pretty and beautiful. You're in a lot of old-growth trees. A lot of people moving here have no idea about Tualatin. There's a Tualatin Country Club right there. I used to be a member of it. Really pretty. It's got a pool for all summer that you can go enjoy. You have all of that shopping, and it puts you right smack dab onto I-5, so you can get north or south really, really quick. So Tualatin's definitely an area that I like, and that a lot of people moving here don't give a lot of attention to. But number 7 is Tigard. Again, it's all kind of this area. So you have Beaverton, South Beaverton. And then right here, this line of Shoals Fair, this separates to where Tigard is. Now, it shows Tigard kind of up here, but this stuff, all these houses just above Progress Ridge, this is all zoned Tigard. So Tigard High School, I have 3 kiddos. The Tigard sports are the best. So I don't even play the Beaverton sports district stuff for the youth kids. Tigard's it's just so much more organized. The flag football, you get to play at their high school on the turf. Everything is nice and close. Sometimes when you play like in the Beaverton, stuff, you'll travel everywhere for games. And so Tigard is really, really pretty area. You're going to pay, kind of top dollar because the whole Bull Mountain area right here. So this is one big mountain right here. You kind of drive up and over. I don't know. Let's see if I go to 2D if it'll show. Yeah, you can kind of see the undulation here, but this is all in the mountains, and there's just really pretty living up here. Big homes, tight-knit community, and you're kind of just living up in the mountains, but you this is kind of a steep drive up and over, and it can drop you right into the Tualatin. So Tigard kind of sandwiches you right in between Progress Ridge and all the Beaverton stuff, and then you get all of Tualatin and the shopping. but you kind of live up in the mountains. So and really top end schools if you go look at them online. Okay, so the next one is North Plains. Even when I moved here, North Plains was really nothing. Farmland. We got to go way up here. Okay, let me zoom out to give you guys reference. Here's Portland. Here's Hillsboro, which is an area that's just erupting, and I couldn't believe they did not put Hillsboro on the list. This is probably one of the hottest areas in Portland if you're going to be living on the west side of Portland. North Plains is right here. It is just a ton of new construction as of late. Schools up that way. You're living in the middle of farm fields. It's not the biggest community, but you do have, shops and all that stuff, but you're right next to Hillsboro and Beaverton. So, I mean, you get all of that, stretch your budget a little bit more. And if you like golf, which I'm a big golfer, Pumpkin Ridge right here is so sick. These courses are private. They are so nice. Even just going out to events out this way, but Witch Hollow Golf Course in Pumpkin Ridge, they've actually done some PGA stuff out there. But yeah, I mean, you're golfing in the middle of these gorgeous farm fields. And again, your backdrop, if I zoom in, is all mountains. This is all up in the hills here. Actually got a friend who's got a Wagyu beef ranch up in this area right here. Yeah. Mason Hill Cattle. That's probably, yeah. If you guys want some Wagyu, check them out. They are incredible. So North Plains, that came in at number 6. Number 5, no surprise. In fact, I'm surprised it's actually at 5 and not higher, is Camas. Camas, Washington, over in Vancouver, is probably the number 1 destination people are moving to. It's kind of like Pleasantville. You have the lake, Lacamas Lake, all mountains, all trees, cute little downtown, new construction homes, top schools, golf courses. It's just like the nature paradise. You're right on top of the river, hiking in your backyard. Not much bad you can say about it unless you just don't want to live in Washington. But Camas, Washington, again, if you look at it, it's one of the farthest over here to the east. So that's what happened. It kind of puts you away from everything, but all your stores, restaurants, everything is there, and it is just one of the top best. People are eating Camas, Washington up. Tough place to get into. Obviously, we're the top team, relocation team. We can get you in there. I do want to zoom in and just kind of show you this too, since I've been doing the satellite layers. Look at how pretty this is. There's Camas High. You get the Lacamas Lake. Everybody loves that. Just real green, real pretty. You're not far either. Like if you head out to even farther east, like a lot of this area right here, a lot of national forest and hiking. So I know I'm kind of flip-flopped right now, but really, really pretty area. So Camas, number 5. Number 4 is West Linn. West Linn we talk about quite a bit. Another one we've done a full vlog on. It's probably one of the furthest south that we're going to talk about. It's right here. People are like, oh, it's like the little brother of Lake O. Yeah, Lake Oswego right here, super popular. But West Linn, stretch your budget a little bit. Again, very pretty. Top schools. I don't want to steer in any way. Go look at niche.com and their school rankings or Redfin. But when you look at their numbers, they're ranking them. I'm not. I'm just telling you what the public information says. But West Linn, that's it. Just like the ultimate suburb. It's kind of like the Camas of Portland. You're smack dab. You have incredible parks right along the river here. So, Addison Ned, our lender, he grew up here, and he's just like, yeah, dude. I mean, me and my buddies, we lived down at the river. We were swimming all summer long. We rode our bikes everywhere. Played Little League baseball and basketball, and you head downtown to the, little Cooperstown for pizza, and the parents drink beers. And it's just like the ultimate community. And I think that's what people love about it. It's just, you got a lot of living up. This is all mountainous right here, so you can actually have views of Mount Hood. It feels like you're on top of the world. So really big mountains living in here, just a gorgeous, kind of like its own private little oasis because the river separates it from a lot, and you're kind of in a little pocket there. Number 3, when I moved here, obviously I didn't know a lot of these areas, and one of the places that just caught me completely off guard that I was like, I could totally live there. Happy Valley, Oregon, kind of considered southeast Portland, Oregon. If you're going to be working on the west side or, downtown, you probably don't want West or Happy Valley. It's a really long drive. The map doesn't do it justice. This is a huge mountain right here. So you kind of drive up windy roads up to the top and then drop down into Happy Valley. But you're going to have views of Mount Hood. Again, you got incredible parks, some of the top schools. It's just, it's stretched out there. I get it. When I went to Happy Valley, I was shooting videos and I had my son with me and we found this park, huge skate park. And there's just kids galore and families everywhere. And I'll never forget, all of a sudden people started just showing up. Lawn chairs, trailers, food courts, all this stuff. And I asked them, like, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's like the Friday night movie night. And I'm like, how fun would that be? Just like all these families. And it's a huge park. And my kid was, my oldest was playing at the skate park, meeting friends. And I just thought that was one of the coolest things. And you feel just so safe at Happy Valley. And it's in its own little, zone here. Really pretty nature. So I get their ranking of Happy Valley there. Number 2 on the list. Actually, you guys probably just watched the video on this. Lake Oswego. I can't believe it wasn't ranked number 1. Not because of me, but just every blog, everything you ever read, school rankings in the state of Oregon, best schools. Lake Oswego usually comes number 1 across the board for everything. So Lake Oswego, there's not much you can say. You're going to pay the most out of basically anywhere for Lake Oswego. People just, that's all they want. They don't care. They'll wait for the perfect house. I love it. I did a full video tour, map tour, so I don't want to go too in depth. It was the one I just did, a couple weeks ago. And I go through this in depth and tour the entire area. You have Tryon Creek right here, this park. You got George Rogers Park right here to go swimming. You have like 25 trailheads. You got shops, restaurants, bars, breweries. I mean, it is just awesome area. So go check that out. And number 1 on the list is really cool. I'm going to zoom out so you can kind of see Portland again. Sherwood, Oregon. It's going to be the farthest to the southwest, okay? This is an area that has always been a really nice suburb, but they built a brand new high school, which is the largest high school in the entire state of Oregon. It's right here. I will show you guys this. Another just massive. And we did a vlog of Sherwood, and they were just building this. So you'll get to see it. But, I mean, how pretty this is in the backdrop. You are in the middle of farm country. People just, it's small town living, and really just popular community. Everybody loves living in Sherwood. It's kind of like farm country, small town living. One of the coolest things about Sherwood is, yes, this is all just kind of national forest and wineries and all that, but we love going down here to Newburgh. If any of you guys have ever been to a drive-in movie theater, you know how cool it is. I had never been. My wife grew up in South Idaho, and she had one. I didn't have one in North Idaho, where I'm from, probably because it snows 800 feet a year. But Newburgh has a drive-in movie theater right here, and it is so much fun. We throw the beanbag in the back of the pickup. Just make sure if you go, they don't start the movie till dark, so they let you in like an hour and a half or whatever before it starts. So bring a football, bring frisbees, bring stuff, beanbag, whatever, like to play. We didn't bring anything. We thought the movie would start, but it was a lot of fun. Everybody was out messing around, but you're just, it's like its own little mini community. You're in the hills. One of the top luxury neighborhoods is right up here too. It's missing. I'm missing the name of it right now. We've sold quite a few homes up there, but this Sherwood area, with its top schools and just, it's just like, it's got it's got a little downtown area and shops and bars too, everything. So Sherwood, I get it. And it's quickly starting to grow. And there's a lot of like new restaurants and stuff coming. They're like like Ancestry Brewing and a lot in Industria right here. There's a lot of like in industrial style buildings that have these like super modern restaurants in them now. And you're starting to see a lot of that out this way. Sherwood's starting to just really blow up. Now, we were just scratching the surface there. There's many, many areas. And like I mentioned at the beginning, a lot of this list isn't the way that I would rank it, but I'm just going to use their list. We love these phone calls. People call us. We've helped over 150 clients move and relocate here, and it's because we help them find their perfect spot. So the only way we can help you, you got to reach out to us. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.